this fake pastor accused a poor innocent woman of witchcraft just to gain the trust of his community and triple his congregation. Let me tell you a story. The village of Ogbele was the kind of place where everyone knew everyone. Who quarreled last night, whose goat strayed into whose farm, who was owing, and who suddenly prospered. And in such a place, stories travel faster than the morning breeze. At the center of the village stood Prophet Chukwudi Ministries of Fire, a small church built with zinc, wooden pillars, and a large signboard that read, "Come and experience power, deliverance guaranteed." Before last year, Prophet Chukwudi was nobody, a struggling man constantly moving from one business to another. His congregation was barely 20, and most of them were children who came for the church biscuits he bought once in a while. But one thing Chukwudi wanted more than anything was influence. He wanted ogbele to bow when they heard his name. He wanted people to kneel and cry when he prayed. He wanted respect, fear, admiration, all of it. And he would do anything to get it. Among the many souls in Ogbele lived a woman called Mama Ifunanya, a widow who lost her husband 6 years earlier during a boat mishap on the river. Since then, she had suffered but never complained. She sold roasted plantain and fish by the roadside and used the little she earned to train her only daughter, Ifunanya. People respected Mama Ifunanya for her kindness. She helped neighbors, shared food during farming seasons, and nursed the sick when they had no money for medicine. She was quiet, gentle, and always smiling. But in Nigeria, even kindness is not a shield. It is often the purest people who suffer the most. One Sunday morning, Prophet Chukwudi walked into the church wearing a long white robe and carrying a staff carved with markings. His eyes shifted around the church as if he were searching for something invisible. The congregation watched in awe. "People of Ogbele," he began, lowering his tone so that fear would creep into their bones. "There is a witch in this village." Gasps filled the air. "A witch eating destinies, causing sickness, blocking blessings," he shouted. "God has revealed the person to me, and today that witch will be exposed." People murmured, some clapped, fear gripped others. But what they didn't know was that nothing had been revealed. Chukwudi planned everything. For weeks, he had been thinking of how to grow his small congregation. He knew something dramatic would draw crowds, something shocking, something that would strike fear deep into the hearts of villagers, because fear was the quickest way to control people. So he chose a target. A soft, harmless target, Mama Ifunanya. She didn't have a husband to defend her. She didn't have money to fight him. She didn't have any political power in the village. She was perfect.